Today, I'm gonna show you my ab workout, and the only thing you guys need to do is just 50 reps. Do 50 reps every single day, and I can guarantee you will get a six-pack. Okay? That's what I did, and it's working for me. Clearly,
Just for you.
You guys see it for yourself. Of these 3 ab workouts that I'm gonna show you.
Hello world, it's your boy J Living Fit, and I am back with another video. And I hate to do it, but it's very important that I do it. I have to address another claim by a fellow YouTuber named Tyrone, the fitness addict. But before I do so, let me take my shirt off, man, because this is a fitness channel. And with that being said, seeing is believing. That's why many people follow this individual Tyrone, is because he has the looks. He looks good, so people are more likely to listen to him. Now, before I dive in and expound upon the claims made by Tyrone, the fitness addict, I just want to say one thing. We're an appearance-based society. So, seeing is believing. Especially when you're a younger individual, you go mostly by what you see. 30% of our brain is devoted towards vision. We're an appearance-based society. We go by what we see. If we see a guy that's fit, we're more likely to believe 99% of the things he says versus seeing a guy that's unfit. For example, if you have an exercise physiologist and then you have a personal trainer who looks great, the exercise physiologist looks like crap. 99% of the population is going to go to the personal trainer who looks great, even if he doesn't really know much about exercise science. Why? Because people go by what they see. You're not going to go with the exercise physiologist who knows so much more about health and fitness and exercise physiology, because that's what he studied, because he doesn't look the part. So in this game of fitness, appearance matters. Alright? Appearance matters big time. Now, Tyrone the fitness addict makes another preposterous claim that 50 sit-ups a day, hitting the upper abs, the lower abs, and obliques will guarantee you six-pack abs. 50 sit-ups a day may work for Tyrone. Yes, because like I said in my last video,
I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, but he built a huge chest doing 20 push-ups a day, so why can't I? Here's the reason why. It's called genetics, guys. Your genetic code, your genome, is pretty much an instruction manual, a blueprint, which lets you know how your body is going to function. That's the reason why we have people in this world that are 7 feet tall. That's the reason why we have people in this world that are 4 feet tall.
And as you see, what works for one person will not work for the other person due to genetics. We all have different genetics, different alleles, different genetic mutations, different genetic varieties that makes us special. That's why I have brown eyes and some individuals have blue eyes. Some individuals have green eyes. Genetics, okay? And it's no different when it comes to muscle building. Some guys build muscle faster than others. Some guys have six-pack abs when they're 13, 14 years old. I'm pretty sure you know a bunch of kids that have six-pack abs 13, 14, 15 years old when they don't do anything for them. You put 2 guys on the same routine, one guy is going to look completely different from the other. Why? Because it's genetics. Genetics. His instruction manual says otherwise than yours. Okay? Therefore, his outcome is going to be different than yours. And with that being said, 50 sit-ups a day will give some people abs. Yeah, if some people have the genetics for it. But for the vast majority, once again, buddy, it will not happen. Why? Because you're just making anecdotal claims. A claim that worked for you will not work for everyone else, man. It will not do that. And I want everybody in this world to know that, especially when it comes to bodybuilding. That's why I study health, fitness, and nutrition and exercise physiology so much, because I know that there's individuals out there who can go to the park and do pull-ups, push-ups, and dips and some crunches and pretty much eat whatever they want and look much bigger than me. I know these individuals personally, okay? If I do that, I'll shrink and shrivel up. My body just doesn't respond as well to that. Like I said in my last video, some individuals have muscle-conducive genetics. Genetics that are more inclined to put on muscle like that. Put on muscle in the blink of an eye, okay? I've trained with people like that. I've trained with guys who, mind you, I've been training for 3 years. I know guys who've been training for 1 year that did everything right and look better than me. Why? Because they have far greater muscle building genetics than I do. That's a part of the game. I accept that. What matters is that you focus on what you have to do, you focus on what's right and what's generally accepted in the world of exercise science, so you can put that information to use. And that's what I'm going to give you in this video. We all have six-pack abs. I'll say this one more time. We all have six-pack abs. Babies have abdominal muscles. Elderly people have abdominal muscles. I have abdominal muscles. Your mother, father, grandfather, everyone has abdominal muscles. Just that the reason why we can't see them is either one, they're not fully developed, or two, they're not fully revealed because their body fat percentage is too high. The 2 steps that you must follow in order to show off those six-pack abs, in order to get six-pack abs, is going to be step number 1, building the abdominal muscles. You ever seen people that are very skinny? Like I know a guy that's 6 feet, like 140 pounds, and he has no abdominal muscles. He's bone skinny, but you can't see any of his abs. Why? Because they're not developed. They're there, but they're not developed. Therefore, you can't see it with the naked eye. You can't see the abdominals because they're not developed. Okay? So, doesn't matter if you're skinny or fat right now, but you must develop the abdominal muscles. Step number 2, when it comes to having those six-pack abs, is going to be losing body fat or being at a low enough body fat percentage so that you can reveal the abdominal muscle. You ever seen real big bulky guys who got a lot of muscles, huge traps, huge shoulders, nice big chest, big arms, but they have no abdominal muscles or no visible abdominal muscles? That's simply because they're at too high of a body fat to reveal them. You gotta remember, fat sits over muscle tissue. Subcutaneous fat under the skin, it sits above muscle tissue and around muscle tissue. So if you have too much fat, no matter how developed your abs are, you can't see them because the fat's covering them. So once you drop the fat, you'll be able to see them. Me, for example, I'm currently about 10-11% body fat, and I can see my abdominal muscles. My lower abs still have some fat covering it, but if I got down about another percent or two, I can see my lower abs. That is because I'm at a low body fat, and also I have well-developed abs so that I can see them. I'm going to cover this in much more videos, but I just wanted to get this out there to you guys so you can understand the information, assimilate it, absorb it mentally, and come back for more. I'm going to have this all on my channel. I'm going to be showing you guys how to get six-pack abs step by step. But like I said, the 2 most important steps, undisputable steps that you must be aware of, you must acknowledge. Step number 1, developing the abs. Step number 2, making sure your body fat is low enough so that you can reveal the abs. Develop the abs with working out, exercising. Body fat low enough to reveal the abs. Therefore, 50 sit-ups a day is not going to give you six-pack abs. Not for everybody. For some people, maybe. For the vast majority, like myself, no. Why? I used to be fat, man. Come on. Why wouldn't you listen to a guy who used to be fat and he's now in shape versus a guy who's always been in shape? It's like listening to a guy who inherited wealth, who inherited $1 million, and they telling you how to make $1 million. You inherited the shit. You were born with this shit. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't born with. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The only reason I want you to spend time watching me is because I provide you value. And all I want you to do in return, all I want you to do, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share with a friend, comment, let me know what you thought about the video, give me some feedback, and you will grow and get stronger because you will learn so much on this channel. This is a no BS channel, man. This is a health and fitness channel. This channel is all about saving you time from having to search on hours and hours on how to get six-pack abs and new health and fitness and nutrition tips on how to get bigger and stronger. You know what you can do? You can just come to my channel. You ask me a question, most likely I'll answer it for you in the most simplest format so you can understand it and you can apply it. That's what I want you guys to do. I want you to understand what I'm saying, and I want you to apply the information. Understand what I'm saying and then apply it. I'm also giving you what you need to navigate through all this conflicting information on the internet. There's so much misinformation here. There's so much false information there. You know, you got people selling things there, and it's just all one big discombobulated concoction, okay? So when you come to this channel, you know you get no BS, straightforward, practical, usable, applicable health and nutrition guidance and tips so you can make some gains and have a greater quality of life, man, from health and fitness. All right? With that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, share, and subscribe. Check out the abs. See, I'm not as lean as Tyrone, but I understand exercise physiology. And mind you, I used to be fat. Yep, I used to be fat. So why not listen to a guy who used to be fat, man? I know and understand the situation, you get what I'm saying? I know the situation of being fat. I know the situation of not having abs. I know the situation of being skinny. I was there too as well. You get what I'm saying? I was skinny and fat. So I understand what it takes to develop my body, my physique, into what many of you guys want as well, into what many of you guys desire as well. So why wouldn't you listen to a guy who's actually been in the same situation as you, skinny or fat, and got out of it? That means that I can help you do the same. All you gotta do, like my stuff, share my stuff, comment on my stuff, let me know what you think, give me some feedback, let me know what you'd like to see more of, and I'll serve you, man. That's what it's all about. Stay strong, guys. All you gotta do is subscribe to my channel, man. That being said, I'm out. Peace.